From New York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show.
Say hello to my co-host, my studio audience. How you doing? We got a jam-packed hour, so let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. Come on. Thank you. So it has come to my attention through various people in the staff here and various people telling me in the streets that you all are noticing that I sit a lot. I love to have several seats. I don't just sit here. I've been sitting in the audience. I sit to do demo projects as well. You know why? Because I want to. Because this is my show and this is how I want to do it. I bust my ass on the show every single day. And what you don't see behind the scenes is that it's also a lot of like flying in and out of town to places, one day here and then, you know, fly back to New York, and then one day there and fly back to New York. You know, one day in LA and then fly back to New York. I bust my, look, there is not a talk show host day or night that does it better than me, period. 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 I'm gonna brag on mine. I'm gonna brag on mine. You know? But what I will say is, remember when Jordan had the flu and he played that championship game and then after the game he passed out? Well, some of you don't, but anyway, he did, and that happened and he passed out. I'm not running so hard anymore. You know, so if I'm not in the audience, if I feel like sitting, squatting, sorry audience chairs, you're too low for me. I have very, very long legs, so that's why I can't sit with you, you know. Anyway, it's my party. Yeah. Welcome to it. And in terms of how I feel, I'm feeling swell. So this Demi Lovato, you know, she's dating her sober companion. Well, his name is Henry Levy. He's 26, and they were spotted holding hands and kissing over the weekend outside of Nobu. And everyone knows you don't go to Nobu unless you want to be spotted, you know? Look, isn't she even looking at us? Anyway, he's been in and out of rehab since he was a teen. And she has been famous since she was on Barney at 10. Yeah. I think this is a horrible idea. She's only been out of rehab. Remember, she went into rehab after ODing, almost dying. She stayed for 3 months, then she comes out, she gets the sober coach, it's Henry. She and Henry, you know, he's sobering and coaching her for 2 months. In that 2 months, this is what it's become. In 2 months, they fall into each other's arms. There needs to be a law. You shouldn't be allowed to, if you're counseling, coaching, treating somebody, there needs to be a law, state to state, to say you can't do that. This is just not right. Because and then she's back in the studio now making music. Ugh. If one of them relapse, then the other one will as well. And what do you think the chances of a 25 and 26-year-old in Hollywood of relapsing? Clap if you think likely. Listen, Demi, or Demi, I don't know where her parents are. I don't know who the boss of her is. Somebody in our Hot Topics meeting said, well, where are her friends? I said, nobody has friends in this business. You know, you're there until you're not. That's the way that goes. Stay inside, write down your music, emotional songs, and then record for the spring. And maybe by summer, you'll have that big summer jam. You know, but you need to take care of yourself. And being with somebody like you is definitely not helping. Definitely not. In the meantime, Ben Affleck's ex-girlfriend, she sang, this little tart. She's 22. Yeah, you know the one. She's saying that he damaged her for life. Her friend, her name is Shauna Sexton, and friends of hers say that Ben's moods always were up and down. Like sometimes he'd want to drink and party all day, and then other times he'd want to be totally sober and go to church. Well, they only dated for 2 months. Look, young lady, what did you expect? All right, you're dating a 44-year-old father, 46-year-old father of 3. Not you should be humble, co-host. You shouldn't do it. What does a 22-year-old have in common with a 46-year-old? I'm talking about for, you know, other than having fun. Like if I was with a 22-year-old, seriously, I make all the rules around here. You know, I tell you when we drink, when we smoke, when we go to church, what you wear. You know what I mean? That's what you get when you get with an OG, you know? Damage for life. Well, look, girl, go on with your life. And as a side note, Jennifer is slowing down dating her new boyfriend, John. Well, she wants her main priorities to be her kids, her career, and getting Ben back on track. Well, it's not really an all. It's more like, okay, there are 2 things I'm thinking. Either she's just not really into this guy, so it's an easy way to just, you know, instead of breaking up, maybe she's, you know how sometimes people have a problem breaking up with people when you realize that you're not feeling them and you don't want to hurt their feelings, but you just hang on for a moment more. Look, he's a very, very wealthy guy. I have no idea what he does. It continues to say businessman and entrepreneur.
No, he flips the burgers.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
He made something to flip burgers. Not the spatula, but something like that. And what do you need more to flip a burger? Please, like, you know those cages that flip burgers? Those are stupid. Is that you? Anyway, I think she needs to be concerned about Ben because he's the father of her 3 kids, but I also think she needs to take care of her own life. You know, she's not getting any younger, and she's not getting any younger, and you know, staying with this guy is kind of blocking the entrance for a new guy. If you don't really care for him, then stop bringing him around your kids. You know what I mean? Just like cut it off now. And but keep the window to love open, Jen, please. You know, Ben you're concerned about, but Ben has to be concerned about himself as well. Your biggest concern should be you and your kids. And Ben way over there. It pains me to tell you this story because I like Tisha Campbell. Tisha Campbell is taking her ex-husband, Dwayne Martin, to court. Well, apparently they had a verbal custody agreement for their sons. One is 9 and one is 17. The 17-year-old has autism. Tisha claims that Dwayne's not cooperating with you know, the custody, the verbal thing. He brings them back late. He ignores her calls. He does whatever he wants with them. So she's now taking him to court for a formal agreement, you know, something written down. But I'm surprised to hear about this. I'm surprised. You know, they're not exactly A-list people, but I equate them with an elite area of Hollywood. You know, like you don't have to be A-list to be somebody that we look at and we all know exactly who they are. Anyway, I'm shocked that things have gotten out of hand like this and that we have to know about this. And I wish that they wouldn't do it on social media. I think that a mediator would do better than going to a judge, and a mediator would write out everything for you, and then you all sign the document, and that's the way it'll be. And I mean, this is the worst time of the year for this to be happening. Like, I mean, this is cruel and unusual punishment for your kids. But you know, if you wait until, you know, after the holidays, then it's gonna be a bad holiday where everything's dragged on anyway. So I guess, cut it at the root. I'm real shocked at that, though. You know what I mean? And she's out there, she's doing a lot now. Tisha, Dwayne, keep this off social media. And the 9-year-old could have a cell phone. The 9-year-old has a cell phone. If the 9-year-old has a cell phone, then you call an Uber and bring your brother along. Come on, brother, let's get in the Uber or whatever. Or call your mom and say, Mom, you know, we're still at the lake, and you know, yeah, we're having hot dogs, and we'll be home in about 2 hours. Something. Not that that would be right, but at least that would make her know that she's gonna miss an audition. See, because she's a working actress. So she's got a schedule. Selfish, Dwayne. Selfish and spiteful. Wow. Okay, Chrissy Teigen's father got a tattoo of her face on his arm for her 33rd birthday. I find this to be the creepiest move ever. Are you serious? So, she already has a sister, Tina. So now how does Tina feel, Dad? You know, where's my tattoo, Dad? It's creepy, it's just creepy also because she barely dresses. I mean, she's dressed here, although everything is see-through. You've seen your daughter's butt, you've seen your daughter's crotch, you've seen your daughter's boobs, you've seen every single move of your daughter. Your daughter's a sexualized human being. It's even creepier. I wouldn't put a baby's name or a baby's face on my arm. I mean, my husband was considering it when Kev was born. There was a picture of the two of us. He was looking like the Gerber baby and I was holding him. But I was, no pictures. Anyway, Chrissy's mom lives with she and John, and Chrissy's dad lives 10 minutes away. And they're still married. Well, I think it's fantastic. The father visits every day. He's got his time alone. You know, when you get older like this, the dynamics of marriage change. And he lives right down the street. They go out for dinner. He goes over there. I guess she goes over there to his place. Look, there's money for everyone everywhere. You're working with the legends, okay? So I expect that they're well taken care of. So, did you see the Real Housewives of Orange County? I was in and out. I was in and out. Shannon Bedore got slammed by her ex's new girlfriend. On the reunion last night, Shannon bashed her ex-husband, David. Take a look.
In my marriage, I heard that I was selfish, that I was an alcoholic from day one, even though I went through like 5 years without even a drink. And then I was crazy. And those were the three things that I was hearing from you. That is something that continually was a theme for 17 years, like from day one.
And of course, it's a young chippy doing the bashing. Afterwards, David's new girlfriend, who he's only been with for a year, defended him. David's 54 and and has her 2 kids, and she says that she loves the kids and he loves the kids, and that, you know, he's more than kind to Shannon in terms of finances and stuff like that. He's paying her like $20,000 a month, you know, in child support. I think it's wrong for Shannon to bash her children's father, but you gotta have a storyline on these stupid reality shows, which, you know, then she has to, you know? I mean, it's sad to watch, but it's juicy to watch, but it's sad to watch, but it's juicy. David and Shannon have 3 girls together. And all 3 girls have met the new girlfriend. The new girlfriend is like 24. Yeah.
34.
Oh, 34. All right, 34 to his 52. 34 to his 52. Well, I don't know what she does. But I'm 54. I'm making all the rules around here. I'm telling you which. I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna eat, where you're gonna sit, who's gonna drive us, and how we're gonna sleep. That's it. I'm 54. That's it. I've had it. I've had it. Not to mention, there was a point during the show when I was doing this show and the radio show at the same time, during the 6-week sneak peek, busting my ass. Ugh. Look, this young girl's only been with him for a year. You give it another 2 years, and you'll see. And we don't know what he does for his money.
This is the entrepreneur.
Right, this is the entrepreneur. Isn't that what Joe Giudice does? Joe and Teresa, entrepreneurs. He's got a big giant mansion, but nobody knows what he does. Google it and schmoogle it all you want. Can you do some research, maybe get back to the Bureau? Thanks. We're all in this together, this show. Yes. And the tickets are free, by the way, wendyshow.com. So this little girl was caught stealing a package from a woman's porch. Did you see this? Okay, there she is, the surveillance video at the house. Clearly she's being coached by somebody that she runs back to. She takes the package. She's slow. Hurry up! Hurry up! Damn! Hurry up! She's about to. Shut up! Hurry up! Run across the grass. No sidewalk. Anyway, she's old enough to spill the beans. Excuse me. And I will cough, and I will burp, and I will fart, and I will cry, and I will sniff, and I will belch. I'll pick my teeth, I'll fluff my hair. It's all for you. Here's the thing. First of all, this is ingenious. Because the mother got away with it, or the father, whoever's driving, got away with it. This has been footage out on the news for several days now. I'm sure many of you have seen it. The person still wasn't caught. What was in the box? A pair of boots. They talk to the homeowner. So there's a nice regifting for the holidays. Here, Aunt Michelle, they might not be your size, but mom and I got them from this nice lady's house in the next town. What town? Come over here and talk to me. What do you know? Say. Or, it's horrible. Like, how are you stealing people's Christmas? Well, it's stealing season. Hurry up home. Make sure your package room is secure. And we've got more great shows! Martha Stewart is here. So grab a snack and come on back. Our first guest is the original domestic diva. She's a best-selling author and the host of Martha and Snoop's Potluck Dinner Party. Please welcome the one and only Martha Stewart. I would like to give you some civilized shoe cam. Put your feet on those.
Yes.
No,
Where?
down. Yep, and model them like that. Those are cute.
Aren't they the cutest?
Yeah.
They're very comfortable.
They look comfortable.
They're very affordable.
Are they?
And they are, do you have them on? Nobody else has them on. These are from Payless. They're my new line.
Really?
And beautifully made. And they are $29.99 or something like that.
What size do you wear?
I wear 10. But
Perfect.
I brought you a present.
Oh, thank you. You know, I love a good flat, Martha.
Yeah, well, yeah, those are pretty, but...
No more heels.
Huh? No more heels?
No more heels.
Aw. I like
Okay.
heels, I like flats, I like kitten heels, I
Yeah.
like great big, thick platforms.
Well, they're easy to walk on.
They're so good, yeah, they're great, and you break your neck when you fall.
So happy holidays.
Never fall off a curb. But I really love shoes, and I thought it would be great to make a line of shoes, finally, in my career, that are totally beautifully made and very, very affordable.
Nice. Do you have any plans for the holidays?
Oh, I have so many plans for the holidays. This Saturday, I am hosting my nephew, Christopher Herbert, who's part of New York Polyphony. They're a cappella singers.
Okay.
And they are singing at Caramore, which is in my neighborhood in Bedford, a beautiful music festival.
Okay.
And I'm having them over for lunch. We're making a fancy lunch for them. I got the table all set, and the house is all decorated for Christmas, so that'll be fun. And these are young men in their early 30s, and they're just fantastic, fantastic performers.
Young men.
Yeah, young men.
Martha.
My nephew, we're related. No, nothing incestuous there.
Do you decorate your house?
Oh, yes.
I would imagine.
Oh, yes. The house is getting there's my 2 chow dogs and 1 Frenchie. And they...
Well, that looks doable, actually.
They love... Oh, the tree behind is covered with little ornaments.
now
that's my Christmas... That's my kitchen.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, my kitchen counter has been rendered useless
I'm
because
blown away.
And that's one of my 2 dining... I have 2 dining rooms because I have a lot of people for dinner often, so...
They said that you have like 40 Christmas trees in your house.
Oh, yeah. I put them in every room, several in every room.
Are you going away with your daughter and the kids?
Yeah, we're going away to the southern hemisphere. We're going all the way down to Tasmania.
Oh.
Which is on the southern, south of the island, south of the big island of Australia.
Now, what activities will you do there?
Oh, well, it's sort of like going to the Galapagos because there's all kinds of unusual animals.
I've never been there either.
Unusual animals. There's fabulous flora, fabulous fauna.
How's the
beautiful
weather?
Seas, hot. Gorgeous.
There,
Yes,
okay.
we're very excited.
Okay.
Long flight.
I'm sure you spoil your grandkids a lot.
They get totally spoiled. But they're worth it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get my daughter, Alexis, you know Alexis, you've met her. I'm trying to get her to let me take Jude, who is 7, to see the new Mary Poppins movie. And that's Monday night, the premiere. Wouldn't it be great?
Yes.
And she doesn't want her to go.
Why?
I don't know why. Alexis, can I please take Jude to see Mary Poppins?
the softer side of Martha. We love that.
It would be so nice. Oh.
Alexis, come on now.
Yeah, yeah.
So, have you ever had something go wrong for a holiday?
Oh, all the time.
Situation at your house?
All the time. Like you have a party for like 250 neighbors coming, open house, and it snows a blizzard. A blizzard. And, I don't worry so much about the guests. I worry more about my house.
And what people are going to steal or
No,
break.
Nobody steals anything from my house. Never, never. One guy tried to steal one, like a friend. He tried to steal a pepper mill, and he put it in his pocket, a pepper mill. Why would anybody want to take a pepper mill? He said he just wanted it.
Because it came from Martha Stewart.
That's what he said. He said he just wanted a pepper mill.
So are you still friends with him?
Yes, it was an error of judgment. That's how I categorized it. So silly.
How's your love life? Because I think I've always said this about you, Martha. Even before I got this talk show, even when I was on the radio, I've always said that you are a world-class beauty. I mean, you are a beautiful, beautiful woman.
Thank you. I really don't have too much time for love life. I have lots of nice male friends, and they're not really romantic. I'm not really in any romance at the present time. It would be nice, but I don't have that much time.
Look at the throwback picture of Martha.
Oh.
Yes. Oh, Martha.
Yeah.
Martha.
My grandchildren thought that was their mother. They thought that was Alexis.
Martha from Nutley,
Yeah.
New Jersey.
No, that was Westport. That's when I was living in Westport in a Vicky Teal
But you're
dress.
from Nutley.
Remember Vicky Teal?
No.
The dress designer lived in Paris.
No.
Those are her dresses. I wore her evening clothes all the time. So
No,
beautiful.
That's before I remember Polly Flinder.
Oh.
That's where I come from. But why are you always trying to deny Nutley, New Jersey?
Deny?
Yes.
I love Nutley.
Okay,
Oh,
well,
I
let's
go
talk
back.
Jersey.
I go back.
You know, there's this house in New Jersey that has, in my opinion, the tackiest decorations. And I want you to take a look at this. They keep it on all night long. The cops have to be paid $2,000 a day by the homeowners to keep this mess going on. There's loud music playing. It's in a suburban neighborhood. The neighbors are on either side. It's not a big street. It's a regular house, Martha. What do you say to this?
I love it. I'm sorry.
You are from Jersey.
I'm sorry to disagree. 2 nights ago, I was driving in my neighborhood, which is like a really, Bedford. It's very fancy schmancy up there. Big,
Yeah, but the houses
big
are spread
property.
apart.
Well, on one street, on Route 121, if you want to go see, there is this most beautiful illuminated landscape. It is so great. It looks just like that. But I didn't open the window to see if there was music playing. I think if they nixed the music, then they could have that house looking like
Those
that.
lights blaring in your windows all night.
Oh,
You're
but
trying
it's
to
fun.
sleep.
It's holiday.
Oh, Martha.
Holiday. I wish I could do that. I just don't have I don't have the time to light up my whole
Hire somebody.
farm.
You got it.
150 acres? Wouldn't it be fun to light up 150 acres?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
You should do it.
Oh, someday. Someday
Yeah.
I'll do it.
So I love you and Snoop's relationship. I got a chance to be on your show. And Snoop and I have been
He's great.
friends for a long time.
Yeah, he was here recently, wasn't
yeah,
he? Yeah, he
we've
said.
been friends for a long time, and now you and I have become friendly, and I love this relationship. How did it come about?
Oh, well, he came on my show in this building. Remember, I had my show across the way? Mm-hmm. And he came a couple times, cooking sort of herby desserts, mashed potatoes, a little green in here and there. And we just hit it off. He's just one of the guys that I just sort of hit it off with. And then Usher.
Did you think you were going to hit it off until?
I didn't really know Snoop. I knew who Usher was, and I knew who P. Diddy was.
Right,
and,
right.
And I didn't really know Snoop very well.
Right.
And I've gotten to like Snoop a lot. I really, really respect his knowledge of music. He's really dedicated to kids and sports. And so I went to visit his compound last week in L.A.
A compound. See what I tell you? A compound.
Yeah, he has a whole block right next to LAX. And he has a full-size basketball court, a full-size green screen room. He has a dance studio. They were working on dance moves in the
Wow.
dance studio. He has edit rooms. He has filming rooms. He has, it's a fantastic facility. And
Paying it forward.
yeah, really, really great. And he works really hard.
Have you ever hung out in the studio with him?
Well, no, I just hung out last week. We were all really tired when we left. We were really tired.
Do you puff or pass?
I pass. I just try to breathe. I just breathe.
But edibles aren't smoky,
No, but we weren't eating edibles. We weren't eating anything.
would you?
Oh, I've tried an edible. An edible? What's an edible? It's like a little gummy bear or something.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're fine.
You're fine. Martha Stewart, everybody, and she's gonna stay around for some holiday crafting. So keep it here. We're back with Martha Stewart. And so Martha's gonna show us some holiday crafting. What are we making, Martha?
Well, these are very nice. If you're having any parties, are you having any Christmas parties? Yes?
No,
Why not?
because
Why not?
no, I grew up with place tags and fanciness during the holidays. The good china comes out and the whole Martha Stewart, except in my mother Shirley's.
Well, these are
way.
very easy to make, and you can, and all this stuff is craft product that we design at Martha Stewart Living, and it's available at Michael's or on Amazon. So these pads of paper, look at all the different beautiful patterns of paper that you get in a pad of 48 sheets here. These are so great. So to make this pretty little tree,
Paper as in wallpaper?
no, it's just craft paper.
Okay.
Craft paper.
Okay.
So fold the sheet in half. You have one there.
Oh.
Fold it in half like this, and make sure you use the bone folder, Wendy.
The bone folder.
Yes.
Okay.
That's a bone folder, so it makes a good sharp edge.
Okay.
And then you have a little template. We've designed a little Christmas tree template. If you have really good paper cutting zigzag scissors,
Did you bring some for me?
pinking shears. Do you have pinking shears?
I have pinking shears at home, dear.
Oh, good.
Oh, yes.
But you
yes.
never want to use.
It's so funny. A lot of people don't even know what a pinking shear
Well,
is.
it makes the nice little zigzag edge, but you don't want to use your fabric scissors on paper because it totally renders them useless. So get ones that are going to be just for paper. And I mark all my scissors. I don't know if you do, but I mark them with little P-touches.
I do.
Yeah.
You know why?
Paper only.
Because they're ones that I use to cut my wigs.
Yep.
And my
Hair
hair.
only.
And they'll have product in them, and so they'll be too greasy and slippery to, cut papers. And yes, I do.
Oh.
Wow, we've got that in common.
I don't have. I have to now make a scissor called wig scissor. I don't have one.
Look,
So
Mark-
and once you. Oh, by the way, if you have a Cricut, do you know what a Cricut is?
No.
Cricut machine. Oh, it's a laser cutter machine. You have to learn how to use that. That eliminates all of this hand cutting. But if you don't have one, you do it with scissors, and it's very easy to do it with scissors. What? Are you frustrated? It's so much fun to do this. So once you cut this all out, and it doesn't take too long to go around the edges like this, then turn it inside out, and you have a beautiful little tree like this. See, it's held together, see?
Okay.
Oh, you can't tear it in half.
Well, no, I'm gonna use this tracer.
Oh, okay.
this
No, here,
side.
you have this one. Here, we have one right here.
No, I couldn't finish it, Martha.
Oh, okay.
Too much work. Like, I would come over to your
Lazy.
house and sit here and watch you do it.
And then you cut out a circle
And watch
like
TV.
this.
What do you watch on TV? Do you like TV?
Oh, I just watched. Oh, I was just watching a very sad apple tree yard. Did you see that one?
No.
Oh, well, that is a very. It's an English woman, a very intelligent, nice woman. Sort of like I was sort of identified a little bit. She goes astray, and it ruins her entire life.
I don't like sad
It
at the
involves
holidays.
murder.
Yeah, everybody's getting murdered.
Oh, everybody's
in jail.
getting murdered.
Burning up in fires.
Yep.
This holiday season.
Violent.
Martha, would you ever write a book detailing when you were inside?
Well, no, in my autobiography, I will do all of that. So wait and see.
When do you plan on doing that?
Oh, soon. We're collecting material now.
I love it.
But writing your autobiography is kind of like scary because it's too much memory. I don't like to remember the past. I like to think of the future. I'm a future person.
Yeah,
So there's your little place card. Look how pretty that is.
but we want to know stuff.
And you want to know stuff.
God,
Yeah, you're nosy, but I'm not.
taking me forever.
I'm not as nosy as you are. So I made one for you, Wendy, and you
Thank you.
you come to lunch on Saturday and meet the boys. And here, that'll be yours, and this will be mine. And do you want to see some flower
Yes.
arranging too? So that's crafting. And now there's so many amazing, amazing craft projects to do.
I know.
Oh, by the way, if you want to embellish this further, you can use any of these washi tapes. Do you have washi tapes?
No.
These are these fabulous tapes that are just, you just use them as decorative decorations on things like that. You just put it on and cut little pieces of it. You can crisscross them on. It just adds a little embellishment.
Nice.
You can use red glitter washies.
I consider myself a crafter.
So far you have made a mess.
I've done nothing.
You have made a mess.
I consider myself a crafter, but like a busy woman on the run. Not a lot of time to pay attention to it at the time.
I'm a busy woman on the run. I'm running everywhere, but I still always try to make time to do a little bit of handcrafting. Well, do you have any grandkids?
No.
You're too young. Yeah,
No.
But anyway.
Our son is 17 or 18.
Oh, you're too young.
Here's
Wait,
the
wait a
deal.
little while.
When I start a project, I want to finish it right then, like the same
Yeah,
day. I
yeah.
am maniacal. I will wake up and go to the craft store at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Well, that's fun.
And I
see?
will work until 3 o'clock in the morning
Yep.
to finish it.
Well, that's good.
And that's the way it is, yeah.
So for flower arranging, we just started a new business called Martha's Flowers for Bloomsy Box.
Oh.
And it's a subscription, and you can get yourself an assortment of beautiful roses once
Pretty.
a month, twice a month, whenever, as many as you want, for a very reasonable price, and they deliver them to you in a beautiful box, fresh, long-stemmed roses, and so good. And when they come home, you have to know how to arrange them, so you can cut off the long stems. I don't know whose idea this was. One of my producers. She's cutting all these roses into little short stems.
Pretty.
But
So-
I would make it in a taller
So as legend
vase.
has it, Barbara Walters was having this affair with the black senator who was married.
Oh. Yeah, I remember that.
And then many years later, Martha ended up dating the black senator.
That's not true. What black senator? No, I know. I did not.
It was not you?
Nope, some other Martha, not me.
Oh, okay. All right.
But he was handsome, I think.
Yes, he was very handsome.
Nope, it's not me.
And very married. Hey, what's that stuff over there?
This?
Yeah, the trees.
greenery. Oh, just little greenery to stick into your arrangement. But see, the little grid that you can build
Here,
out of
come on, we have to
tape
move to the reference
makes
table.
the thing. Oh, yes. Oh, let's go look.
They're
at the
rushing
table.
us.
Yes, I bet they are.
Oh.
Anyway, this is our table. Now, everything on this table, everything, that's your place, is actually from our collection at Macy's.
Martha, you are doing so much.
Look at these beautiful decorations. What I love are the little tin houses. Look how cute those are. You can do a whole landscape. You can look, all these things are so fun and so pretty. These little houses.
Thank you, Martha Stewart, for being here.
Yep.
Pick up a copy.
I get all
of
involved.
Martha Stewart's Living. It's on newsstands now.